local Travis Banks supporting contingent here in Reseda for his debut.
The BOLA contest is scheduled for one fall. It is the first round match in the 2017 Battle of Los Angeles. 30-minute time limit just been born your referee. Introducing first, from Melbourne, England, weighing in at 170 pounds, Mark Haskins.
Haskins competing in his second Battle of Los Angeles, made it to the semifinals last year, where he was eventually eliminated by the winner, Marty Skrull.
And his opponent, from Auckland, New Zealand, weighing in at 90 kilos, he is the Kiwi Buzzsaw, Travis Banks.
Banks hailing from Auckland, New Zealand, though residing in England, where he has had the most success in his professional career. Early on in New Zealand, he trained there, started there, but at a very early stage, went to Japan, started training in 01, and from that point, a couple years later, moved to England, and that's where
came to America for a little bit.
Yeah, that's true,
Richards,
yeah. And from that point, that's where England is where his career really took off. Especially in the last year. I mean, he's a phenomenal tag team wrestler, along with TK Cooper in the South Pacific Power Trip, also CCK, Chris Brooks, Kid Lycos. He's got more tag teams than he knows what to do with. But
not me, bro. I got plenty of tag teams.
That's true, yeah.
It's because I suck at singles wrestling.
Says the Pro Wrestling Girl World Champion. These two guys very well acquainted with one another. It'll be interesting to see how the enhanced focus of the Battle of Los Angeles tournament changes how they face off with one another.
Yeah, similar size, similar styles.
Yeah, Banks obviously a little bigger than Haskins, but yeah, the style is very, very similar.
Let's go, Travis! Let's go, Haskins! Let's go, Travis! Let's go, Haskins! Let's go, Travis! Let's go, Haskins! Let's go, Travis! Let's go, Haskins!
Travis Banks, the first competitor from New Zealand in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla. Tonight we'll also see the first Austrian competitor.
Oh,
yeah, it's getting pretty global around here.
Man.
Now we got a Brit fight.
I think Banks is upset that they still have to have the Union Jack on their flag.
They're still a colony. Yeah, how come Canada doesn't have the Union Jack? I guess they got the Queen on their money.
Yeah.
They're just maybe more shrewd negotiators.
That dumb bitch. Come out hard against the Queen. Come at me, Elizabeth, dummy. I saw a picture. I was in England a couple of years ago, and I saw a picture of the Queen when she was younger. She's kind of a babe, man. I'd kiss her.
Did you watch The Crown on Netflix?
No.
A friend of mine did, and didn't realize it was actually about her. So I was like, when did this take place? Like 50 years ago. Yeah.
These two very even so far.
Kick to the chest by Haskins. Banks just shrugs it off. Actually begging for more.
I think Travis is going to have the advantage here on the strikes. Oh, he blocked that, sucking him in, kicked out the leg.
Very smart move by Haskins there. Haskins actually the younger of the two men.
Oh, that one landed. Oof.
Just obliterating him with kicks as he's taunting him.
There's him through. Returns one. That was high. That looked like it might have been the back of the head.
Oh. These guys just teeing off on one another.
Ambidextrous.
Back and forth kicks by the Kiwi Buzzsaw.
He certainly earned that nickname. Buzzsaw-like kicks. Head of steam here from Banks.
Gets dumped to the outside by Haskins.
Holy cow. Look at that.
Haskins puts on the
Look at that.
Tope suicida landing in the second row.
People and beer flying everywhere.
With Travis Banks on the floor, Mark Haskins was up to the apron on his feet already. Now back to the outside, pulling Banks in.
Chops him in a chair in the front row there. Those are premium seats. Those are expensive, Mark Haskins.
Mark Haskins' pay will be docked $15 if he breaks this chair.
Bicycle kick on the floor. Yeah.
Haskins rolls in underneath to break the count. Probably had 13 more to go.
Maybe he's gonna go far away from the ring. He's gonna go to the bathroom over here. He just he needs as much time as he can get.
Now he's got Banks set up in the chair once again. Now Haskins.
Maybe looking for the same thing. It worked once. It's gonna work twice. Of course it will. What could go wrong
this
here?
Never backfires, ever.
Charging in. Yep.
Banks counters. Haskins knocked back.
Threw a chair at him, Sabu style, but he's just throwing him down. He says, I don't give a rip about your chairs, Mark Haskins.
But Banks counters. They exchange the chair back and forth a couple times.
Banks Daminator and some high fives.
Banks coming out on the positive end of that exchange.
Ooh. Lighting him over those kicks to the chest. Sitting in the
Those
chair.
kicks just thudding. I mean, they're about as far away from us as they could be. And even through the headsets, we can hear those kicks thudding.
Thanks for the look at the head of steam. Gonna get people, get him going. Look at this kid.
Oh, Haskins reverses. Haskins dives in to break up the count.
But the guy's looking for countouts tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I guess maybe.
It's been years since there's been a count out.
You know what it probably was? All those guys were here last night. They saw how hot it was.
Oh yeah.
It's interesting that all three guys have adopted that, or all three in the first matches have adopted that strategy tonight. Trying to conserve their energy as much as they possibly can, but
Haskins brought a bottle of water with him.
he's hydrating.
Banks rolls in. Haskins right back on him. Kick to the chest. Banks trying to cover up.
Just stomped by Haskins. But sometimes, it's the guys you know the best that you hit the hardest, and especially. Somewhere Tracy Smothers very angry about that.
Oh, that last knee drop.
Right on
Cracked him in the forehead.
And right in front of us, Travis Banks very angry about that. Banks on the receiving end of those repeated kicks and knee drops. And now Haskins taunting Banks.
Stalking him and taunting him.
Dodging and weaving out of the way.
Banks trying to work from the ground here.
Stop catching him on the side of the head. Knocking Banks down to back to the canvas.
Haskins is moist.
This brother is shiny. He's so well hydrated.
I know. I'm dripping over here.
Oh
It's
my
disgusting.
God.
I'm gross.
Intermission, I'm just going to slather my forearms with Purell. Uppercut.
Cut there.
Haskins telegraphed it, but perhaps that was his
Oh, stomps the arm down.
Beautiful transitions by Mark Haskins. That is one of his hallmarks.
What continent is New Zealand? Is that Europe?
No, it's Asia.
Asia?
Yeah. I mean, Asia Pacific. No, Australia is a continent. No.
Australia's a continent, but it's its own thing, right?
So I guess, yeah, it's just an island.
It's an Asian island? Or is it a...
It's APAC, yeah. Asia Pacific.
Yeah.
Look at us, geography majors.
Had a geography class at college. Yeah, I went to college. Brag about it, whatever.
State racer here.
Bachelor of Science in Television Production with a Film Studies minor from a reputable state university. Only took me 7 years, whatever.
Mark Haskins, of course, after his semifinal appearance, was hoping to capitalize on the momentum that he generated, but unfortunately suffered a neck injury that kept him out of action for quite a few months. Only has returned to PWG 1 time since last year.
Look at that. Oh, I caught him in the face with that right foot there.
Look at the leg, deep covered.
Real close to the ropes. Banks
still kicks out though.
Opts to kick out. He might have a loose tooth here.
But Haskins, his only 2017 appearance in Pro Wrestling Guerrilla wasn't a losing effort to Leo Rush. He'd like to get back on his winning ways. Travis Banks, of course, love nothing more to follow up his success in the Super Strong Style 16 tournament in Progress. He won it this year.
People like that place, huh?
Yeah.
Progress? I don't give a rip, man. They don't book me, so I don't care about them.
Kick across the chest. These two guys teeing off on one another. Haskins continues to brutalize Banks, but Banks seemingly feeding off a bit.
Pissed off here. Ooh. Back to his feet now. It's the first time he's been back to his feet for a while. Absorbing those kicks. And Haskins to the shoulder.
Yeah, Haskins is trying to get turn his body, but knee lift. I think he actually caught him in the groin. Maybe inadvertently.
Oh, wow. Kicks the shins, drops him right down.
Banks full head of steam.
Oh, sliding knee to the head.
That knee strike knocking Haskins out of the ring. Haskins on the outside. Banks coming in. Lope suicida.
So fast. Back in the ring, maybe looking for another one.
Haskins barely up to his feet, and Banks on top of him once again. 2 consecutive Lopes. Banks, though, a little unsteady on his feet still.
Took a lot of punishment. It's been mostly Mark Haskins in this match.
Haskins crawling to the corner, pulling himself up to his feet with the assistance of the ropes. Back elbow, though.
Springs in the second, takes the legs out. Wow. Look at that.
Lung blower, and now it's a trio woe on the second rope.
That's a bad position. Cannonball into the corner while he's tied up in the middle rope.
2 count. Haskins kicks out. Banks going up to the top. Yep.
And second rope here. Looking for a double stomp.
Rolls through. Haskins out to the outside. Banks the apron. Running boot, but Haskins a little far away. He wasn't tight, tucked tight to that the apron, and so Banks had to reach for it. Maybe didn't hit him as flush as he'd like.
Oh, cannonball on the floor to the chair.
Cannonballing through Haskins and landing all the way back in the 5th row.
$15 cannonball. Both men down.
Both men down on the outside. Justin Borden once again with the 20 count. These guys getting a workout here tonight, the refs.
Counting up a storm. Banks up, he's got Haskins with him, throws him back in the ring. Hooking him up, suplex here.
Haskins flips over. Banks goes behind, rolls him all the way through. Super kick.
So quick. Hooks him up, got him with a key crusher.
1, 2, 2 count only. Or perhaps the Kiwi Crusher.
Oh, does he call it that?
Well, I hope he does.
I'm gonna fight him if he does.
That was a missed opportunity if there ever was one.
I'm gonna go tell him right now. I'm gonna take out the headset and roll in. Yo, bro, you call it the Kiwi Crusher? What? Banks stalking him here, looking for his next move. He likes that springboard kick out of the corner.
Haskins knew it was coming. For the pump kick.
Kick him to the belly. Chases him in. These two switching positions.
Jumps out of the way.
Wow. Beautiful transition.
Cranking on that arm.
Yeah, he's got to fight.
Yeah, Banks got his body out from under him, relieved a lot of the pressure that was on that shoulder, but still, I mean, we saw Zach put away Jonah Rock with that lightning submission last night. Very possible he hyperextended that shoulder.
Oh, both men making the same thing. These two really picking up the pace here towards the end. Both men feeling the desperation, the heat, knowing they got to do possibly, what, 3 more of these?
Yeah, and you know, I mean, the other thing too is they know how well matched they are, just based on experience. And so, as fast and as quickly as they can put away their opponent, I mean, it only benefits them going into tomorrow.
Haskins may be out. It's up to an 8 count. He hasn't moved yet. 9. Oh, yeah, he had conserving his energy for the last second.
And he actually looked like he was a little more wherewithal about him than Banks did. But now these guys center the ring,
kissing hard,
a lot of tongue,
really getting after it. Big forearm from his knee. You're not able to put as much behind those, but I mean, it still hurts like hell. Oh, a lot behind that one.
Yeah, and you saw that Haskins was on one knee, so he's able to generate a little more torque on that.
Haskins up to his feet, Banks up to his feet, but having to use Haskins to do it. I think Haskins is winning this exchange. These two teeing off on each other now. No defense.
This is just broken down into a firefight.
Blocks the clothesline, calls him a bitch and slaps him in the mouth.
Haskins, step in, back elbow. Oh, super kicked him in the head as he was hung up in the ropes.
Pulls him back to his feet by his hair. Full out of steam, sliding kick to the chest. Rolls through. Wow, look at that.
What an incredible counter by Haskins.
Down with the Amityville Horror, got him.
1, 2, no, Banks kicks out.
Haskins rebounded from that knee strike off the ropes, rolled through straight into that Samoan drop. Maneuver, incredible.
Incredible transitions by Haskins. That's what makes him so dangerous, able to use his opponent's momentum against him. Banks knows it well, but he was not prepared for that one. Haskins needs to keep the pressure on.
Haskins likes the sharpshooter. He likes that wacky bridging armbar thing. That's how he gets most of his victories, most of them submissions. Banks has that triangle enziguri thing out of the corner. He told me the name of it earlier. I forgot it. It was a stupid name anyway.
It wasn't like the Kiwi Crusher.
Nah, man, that's gold. Oh, that's how he's looking for the same thing, but he countered into the small package.
2 count, both men on their knees. Now Banks up to his feet. Haskins throws the lariat.
Springboard kick, but he caught him into an ankle lock.
Ankle lock plucked him out of midair. Banks rolls through.
Oh, the Border City stretch. Gargano escape. Oh, he had him cradled at the end there.
Haskins looks like he is extremely close to tapping out. No, transitions, goes behind, rolls through.
Got the arm he wanted. There's that. Look at the extend. Oh, look at that torque on the arm.
Just torquing that arm, but Banks rolls into a crucifix.
Crucifix has got him.
No, Haskins kicks out.
Back and forth, these two go. Shotgun drop kick by Travis Banks sends him into the turnbuckle.
Banks with the John Woo in the corner. Up and with the stomp. Pulls him out, covers. Haskins kicks out, didn't have the legs hooked.
Banks looking for a third time for that springboard enziguri. There it is.
Finally
knocked him out. That's got to be it.
1, 2.
3, bring it. Ring the bell.
That's it.
Justin counts 3, and that's it.
I guess that was it. Yeah, Justin.
Travis Banks advances.
Haskins might be out completely. Wow. Scary moment here, but Travis Banks advancing to the second round.